Alright, so we're taking a look at Dow. I'm sorry, not Dow. The VOLD. I'll upload this on YouTube. Anyways, so we initially saw these pushes down here with these bars. At the moment, I'm wanting to see some sort of reaction to this low because of this move. Not sure what it means. If it comes down, I'm wondering if it's going to try to fill this area, or if it decides to move up and basically fill this area. Let's move it like that. Basically fill this area. Not sure, because right now it seems like it's losing some momentum. There were some final pushes in if we look at this in a smaller time frame. I mean, it looks like it's still going for it, especially if it pushes past this area right here. So when we traded this, right now it looks like it's going down. Oh, I'm special. So when we traded this, we were kind of up here somewhere in the beginning. Took some trades up here, shorted a few, bought a little bit, shorted a few more, got stopped out. Yeah, right around here or something. Actually, that's NAS. I mean, that was US 30. This is the same thing. We waited for price right here. We did a couple buying and selling in a smaller time frame prior. I think I made most of my money on this downfall right here. We had a couple of buys, very short term, of it going up to this level, and then it went down. We also did notice ADD was below the 2000. Then we have this crossover as well with the dollar. There was some crossovers that were happening here as well with the TDI. So this is a really great move. I missed this when I was at work. I was actually asleep. At 3 o'clock when I was asleep, I woke up around like 3:30 or something. I really missed this trade. But it's okay though, because you know this is the most ideal trade right here. Crossover, crossover here, crossover here. The retest of the EMA. So when this happened, right here, that would have been great. I missed it, but it's okay because I was able to come back and retest, and I knew it was gonna at some point, you know, fill back this area. Oh, look at that, it's going lower. Should I? No, I'm gonna wait. If I'm gonna re-enter this, I'm gonna wait for the low. I'm gonna wait for where the hell is my shit? So right here. I'm going to wait for it to come up right around this area. Because of this candlestick pattern right here, it's probably gonna like play around for a little bit. And then it's probably, oh, bitch. It's gonna kind of play around right around here, roughly. This is just a rough. Oh my god, I hate this stupid thing sometimes, dude. Whatever, right here. It's gonna probably come right around here, give or take. It might be a little lower. And it's probably gonna do something here, right around here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did go up to 1140, 450 as well, because this was, well, actually, I don't think it will. But I don't know. We'll see. If I'm gonna re-enter again, I want it to go up higher for me to short it. Because right now it's forming like this W pattern right here, and actually, I'm not gonna do it on this one because I hate drawing on that. What in the hell? I need better multiple monitors, dude. This is ridiculous. So that was NAS, right? I think we were looking at the 1 minute time frame. Right, so yeah, there you go. It's going up around 11.4 something here, which I think is the price that we were kind of marking, give or take on that, right? So if we look at it in the 5 minute time frame, we have this W, right? So look at this massive leg that comes down. Then we have this low, another leg going up for the W, another leg going down, and then it's gonna go up to that. Well, that's a really shitty W, but and what's cool about it is you have this, you know that this is starting to reverse based on a few things, right? The exhaustion of these candles right there. You have also, how do I erase this son of a bitch? I don't want to freaking highlight it. Delete. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I forgot I got a recording thing that'll. Because I don't want to delete every stinking drawing, because then I'm going to want to punch somebody in the face. Oh my god, bro. Listen, I'm about to punch somebody. I don't care. Anyways, so we've got this push down, going up for that W, and it's going to be going up here. And we're going to be looking for this, possibly this level right around here. Sorry, that's shitty, but I don't care. So what we're going to pay attention to and what makes this a valid W is we're at its low. We've got this relatively small bearish candle that is, I think this would be considered like an engulfing pattern, like candlestick or some shit pattern. But anyways, so you have a relatively small bearish candle with a bigger bullish candle. Same thing here, and a bullish candle, right? So not just that, right? So you notice that, but you also notice that this low did not get penetrated by this low. And you also want to pay attention to the wicks, the ends of it. Usually wicks are important when there's sort of like patterns and formations that happen. They're important when there is in a level or by a moving average, price range, and stuff like that. Because you'll see wicks happen all the time, like these, you know, there's a wick here, massive wick here, that type of stuff. But in this case, it's important because we have this W pattern that happens. It's at a low, and then we have these particular formations with the candlesticks that form with the wicks and things like that. So, and then what you would pay attention to is basically when price kind of starts penetrating around here. And you're going to want to wait for it to push up and then do a retest. So it kind of did a retest right here, this candle, this area right here. But I don't typically like doing these type of trades because it's a contrarian trade. I like to trade with the trend, you know what I mean? I like trading with the trend. But if you're good at scalping, if you want to get in and out and just kind of get your money in, then, you know, do it. Go get it. You know, get your money if you want to be quick about it. So, because this formed that W formation, and I'm going to go into a smaller time frame, there's a possibility that we're going to get some kind of reaction here. We might see this go down. And I'm going to mark this area right here. And there's going to be some kind of price behavior that happens here. We don't really know. It might go up, it might go down. We're not going to know until it happens, until we see like a movement or some kind of pattern, some other confirmation that you know what, this is a good opportunity for me to buy or sell or whatever. So now if we go to the smaller time frame, it actually, so this is the W, but it looks completely different, right? So let's say like you're looking at it and you notice this, like, hey, this level right here, oh shit, you're like, oh my god, look at, what the fuck is this? It's just not what I wanted. You're like, oh, I'm gonna like, I see these lows right here. And you see them, you're like, oh, okay. You could also wait for a moving average kind of play, depends on your preference, you know. So this would have been, for example, you're like, okay, so we saw this happening, and technically, look at this, we have another small W that happened here. There's a lot of exhaustion that happened. They're still not penetrating this low, which is absolutely great. Then you would have waited. You would have waited for, you know, you could have waited for this type of move. You could have waited for price to clear this high right here to go for a buy. So it kind of depends on what else you do with like your strategy. So it really just depends. That kind of doesn't help because I think most people just want like the definitive answer to this, and there is nothing definitive. It's just discernment. It's just like determining your risk appetite and what pattern you're able to recognize when you're trading, you know. So where are we at in the 1 minute still on this? So we're on the 5 minute. Okay. What you doing though? This might be reversing. I don't know. I'm not liking this one now. I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were cool. Anyways, we'll see. I'll review it later, but this one's clearly playing out how we were discussing it. So it works out pretty well. I think at some point it's going to come down here. We have NFP Friday, and today is a Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't fucking know. Today's a Wednesday. So it's probably going to mess around a little bit. If it does come down here, it might go lower, or it might reverse. It might go up. We really don't know until like it happens, because we can analyze all freaking day and all freaking night, and that shit's all fucking go away. So it's okay though, you know. We're just trying to make the best of this situation. I think that's kind of like part of the fun. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll record. I'll do another. I'll do an update on this one. I mean, we did fine though. We did like $350